Hey guys, alrighty, so today I'm going to be showing you a proper squat form, but I will also be talking about how to get started and how to progress your squat. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Few things you should know about a squat. First off is squats are a compound movement, which means it's a movement that uses several muscles and joints at the same time. Squats mainly use your hip and knee joints, but they also use quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, glutes, lower back, and core. So as you can tell, squats are a good one. It's critical that you perform a squat correctly to prevent injury, because as I just explained, there are many muscles involved, so there are many muscles that you can injure. But don't worry, today I will show you exactly how to perform a squat and also how to progress your squat. There are a few different stances you can use when performing a squat. Today I'm just going to show you the most basic standard squat position that everyone should start with. Stand with your feet slightly wider than your hips and shoulders. Point your toes slightly outward and look straight ahead. Keep your spine in a neutral position. I do not want to see you rounding your back or hyperextending it. It should stay neutral. During this exercise, make sure all of your weight is in your heels and completely off your toes to protect your knees from injury. If you put all the pressure in your toes, then you're at a high risk of injuring your knees. It's also very important to breathe during any exercise. So I want you to take a deep breath in, then start dropping your hips down into your squat. You want to be sending your hips backwards as your knees begin to bend. It's important that you're sending your hips back and not dropping by bending your knees. Focus on keeping your knees in line with your feet. You know you've gone deep enough when you are at least parallel, but ideally you should be hitting below your knees. If you squat above parallel, a partial squat, you'll actually put a lot of stress on your knees and quads by mostly leaving the hamstrings out of the movement. Now that we're at the bottom of the squat, you'll want to bring it back up and exhale deep on the way up. Squeeze into your glutes at the top, but don't squeeze so tight that you're arching your back. Now that's how we properly perform a squat, but where should we get started? If you have never performed a squat before, it's a good idea to use the Smith machine, as it's lighter and safer as the bar is attached to the machine. If you have performed a squat with dumbbells or barbells and are a little more comfortable, plus you have someone who can spot for you, maybe you would like to try with the barbell. Let's start with the Smith machine. Start with no weight, just the bar. So take the bar off the safety handles just to get a feel of how heavy the bar is on your shoulders before starting. Then decide if you are comfortable with proceeding into a full squat. If you are comfortable, then get into proper position, feet just past hips, toes slightly out. Remember, keep the back neutral and pressure in your heels. Breathe in and drop your hips down to parallel or below parallel, and breathe out while standing back up. Squeeze the glutes at the top, but not so much that you're arching your back. Keep it all neutral. And repeat. Same goes for the barbell squat. Lift the bar to assess how heavy it feels, and if you are comfortable to continue into a full squat, make sure you have someone to spot you and that you have the safety side rails up to catch the bar if you get stuck. Now lift the bar off and take a few steps back, then get into position. Remember to keep the back neutral and pressure in your heels. Breathe in and drop your hips down to parallel or below parallel, and breathe out while standing back up, and squeeze the glutes at the top, but not so much that you arch your back. You want to keep it neutral. You should be able to do 8 reps before adding any additional weight. Once you can perform 8 reps, you can progress slowly by adding weight or reps. So instead of 8 reps, shoot for 10. Every week you should be trying to improve on your last session. Say last time you did 8 reps with 10 pounds total. Next week you should try to do 15 to 20 pounds total. If you aren't comfortable with adding weight yet, like I said, just go for more reps. So instead of 8 reps, try to do 10 to 12 reps. Progress is progress, don't forget that. You really shouldn't be pushing yourself past what feels right for your body because you are embarrassed of the weight you are currently lifting at. Everyone who's currently squatting heavy started where you are and had to take the time to learn the basics. Trust me, you will move up, but you won't be able to if you don't perfect your form and increase your rep max. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, as this all really helps me out and encourages me to create more content. Also, if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, just comment down below, as I'm really doing this channel for you guys. So anything you would like to see, whether it's what I eat in the day, whether it's a full workout, whether it's just what I do in my daily life, anything, and I'll be sure to get around to it. Thank you so much.